Is the Ninja Sizzle worth it for $100? It's not only a smokeless indoor grill, but also a griddle. And today, I'm gonna be testing them both. Is it actually smokeless? Can I get grill marks on my burgers? And I'm not gonna just try it out quickly. I'm gonna cook a full day of meals on it to really put it to the test. But first, let's get it opened and see how easy is the setup. So here's the Sizzle right out of the box. It's actually fully installed and ready to go with the griddle already on it. And it seems pretty straightforward to use. You can turn it on and preheat it with the griddle, or just take it off and replace it with the grill accessory that it also comes with. And that just kind of slides onto right here. And then all you do is turn the knob and get this going right away. So I'm gonna get this plugged in, preheat for the next 7 minutes, and then I'll be back to cook our breakfast. It's now been preheating for about 7 minutes. I wanna see if it evenly preheated. We're gonna test it with this thermometer. Check kind of the bottom corner here first, and I have it set to 400. Looks like we're around 450 in the bottom corner, so actually even a little bit warmer. In the middle, it's quite a bit warmer, around 570. And in the top corner here, we're also above 500 in the top corner there. So it's not the most even thing in the world. But now it's breakfast time. I'm curious to see how non-stick it is when I'm flipping over the eggs. We're going in first with 2 eggs. Cracking the first one in the corner here. And our second. And now let's throw a pancake on this side. Gonna make 1 medium-sized pancake. Let's try to squeeze in a slice of bacon in the middle here. My bacon's a little longer, so I've got it ripped in half to fit it a little better. And now I'm gonna shut the lid and let it cook for a few minutes. Looks like it is ready to flip the eggs. Let's see how easy this actually is. They're sticking a little bit, but lifting up, honestly, really easily. And on the bottom of the egg right there, it's actually perfectly cooked evenly the whole way. See how easy flipping the pancake is? And that one just slid right off. And that is a perfect looking pancake too. And I'm pretty horrible at making pancakes. This second egg is actually sticking quite a bit. I don't know if the corner of the pan here is less nonstick, but the second egg is honestly a bit of a disaster. I'm just gonna scrap the second one here. Focus on the first one and hope that that one still comes out well. Get our bacon flipped over and close it back up. Let's see if it'll hide the smoke that's coming out of this. And you can still see there's quite a bit of smoke actually coming through the roof of the grill right here. It's definitely not protecting all of it. I think it's protecting the splatter pretty well though, but I wouldn't say it's smokeless so far. And our pancake is ready. Looks beautiful on both sides, honestly. Our first egg is looking pretty good as well. And our bacon getting nice and crispy. Now, one thing you'll see is there's a lot of grease that's actually on the griddle right here from the bacon. There is a grease trap, but since it's not angled downwards, this grease is not going on its own. Now, I could definitely push it through and help it get caught in that grease trap, but it feels like it should be angled to get this out for me. And here is our delicious breakfast. It definitely cooked it nice and well. Everything with breakfast was a success, except for the 1 egg that weirdly got stuck on the pan. I'm not sure why, because everything else was super easy to flip. Now that it's lunchtime, I want a juicy burger, but it has to have grill marks on it. Let's see if we can make that happen. I'm gonna throw 2 burgers on here because I do wanna see if it'll catch all the grease with this one that these burgers are definitely gonna produce. It says to throw on the burgers and then smash them each down for a couple seconds and then close the lid for a couple minutes. It is now flip time. It's been about 4 minutes on this side, so let's get these flipped over. They come off really nice and easily, and there are definitely a little bit of grill marks on it. Definitely a nice sear though. Let's get them smashed down again. And already some of that grease is definitely funneling into the grease trap with this one. Couple more minutes and they will be ready. One thing I can definitely confirm is that the smokeless is clearly a lie. There's a ton of smoke coming out of this, but these are about a minute from done. Let's get a slice of cheese on them. I'm gonna put 1 slice of cheddar on each, and then I'm gonna toss on the buns on the side as well. Get them a little bit toasted in the last minute, and we're almost ready. Smells so dang good. I wish you guys could smell this. Also, I'm excited to taste it. They should be ready now. Let's get the grill turned off and get these off of there. Nice little toast with some grill marks. Burger slides right off of there, no sticking at all. And most importantly, in the grease trap there, you can see it really did catch a ton of the grease from the burgers. But how about a taste test of this one? I've got to try it. You can't tell me that is not a perfectly cooked burger, and it tastes nice and grilled too. Absolutely delicious. For dinner, you know we're making a nice ribeye, and it better give me a beautiful crust. I've already got it seasoned with salt, pepper, and garlic powder, so on the griddle it goes. Push it down just a little bit and let it sear for a few minutes. Time to flip our steak and see what that crust looks like on the bottom. Holy, that is probably the best steak crust I've ever gotten before. It looks absolutely incredible. Our steak is now all done. I threw on some butter in the final minute here to really melt it on top. Let's get this onto a plate, cut it open, and see what our result looks like. It's already looking amazing though. Get a nice cross section, and here is our steak just filled with juices, a beautiful sear on the top there. Time for the taste test I've been waiting for all day. That is one of the best ribeyes I've ever cooked. The food was absolutely delicious, but none of this matters if cleanup is difficult. Now, both the grill and the sizzle can just be washed in the sink with hot water and soap. And in fact, while the steak was cooking, I did just that with the grill, and it took me about 60 seconds to get it nice and shiny clean. And then the last piece is the lid, which caught a ton of splatter that you can see on the inside and all around the outsides as the burgers were cooking. And the lid simply just pops off, so you just kind of lift it open carefully while it is hot here. The back of it pops off, and then this can actually just go in the dishwasher. So overall, cleaning, not too bad at all. I think this is one of the absolute best kitchen gadgets you can buy at a $99 price point. That's an absolute steal for how much this actually does. And just in case you want to chop up small things to make a sauce with anything you cook on the sizzle or the grill, you're gonna want a food processor, and I found out which food processor is the best one right here.